In this video, I'm going to show you the quick and easy way to fix this rolling shutter issue using Premiere Pro. Stick around. Tyler here from Video Editing with Tyler White. If you want to learn how to edit video like a pro, start now by subscribing and hitting the bell so you don't miss anything. Inside Premiere Pro, I already have my clip dropped down into the timeline, so I'm just going to play it back. And as you can see, it has that ugly looking jello warp to it that we want to get rid of. So I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. So I'm just going to go up to the editing tab, and then I'm going to go down here to effects. I'm going to type in rolling shutter repair. And that should be down here under distort. And I'm just going to click and drag that onto my clip. And then I'm just going to find a spot on my clip where I can see that it's starting to warp and it doesn't look natural. And I'm just going to change the shutter rate up to 100. And that should straighten it up a little bit. Next, I'm going to come down to scan direction, and I just want you to think about how you held your camera. So if I'm holding a camera with the shutter button on the top, it would scan from top to bottom. If I were to turn my camera to the left to the right to make a vertical video, then I would need to go in here and adjust to the left going to the right, or from the right going to the left, depending on how you held your camera. It's a little bit different for smartphones. For smartphones, it's the same thing. It scans from top to bottom as you would hold it in your hand if you were scrolling through social media. If I turn it to the left to the right inside of landscaping mode, I would need to change it from it going from left to right or right to left. If I held my camera or if I held my smartphone upside down, I would then change it from bottom to top. I'm then gonna go down here to method, and you can leave this at warp if you want to. I'm gonna select pixel motion. Pixel motion is just going to be a lot more detailed. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit longer to render, but it's going to make sure that your video looked right. Then I'm going to go down here to pixel motion detail, and I'm just going to change this to 50%. I usually don't like to go any higher than 50% because you get some weird warping artifacts and stuff like that. But just know that this pixel motion detail could change based off of how bad the rolling shutter is in your video. If it's not really that bad, you may not have to bring it up to 50%. Also, you want to keep in mind, the higher this number is, the longer it's going to take for you to render your video. And now what I'm going to do to help save myself so much time later on down the road is I'm just going to select the clip. I'm going to right click and then go to save preset. And then I'm going to make sure that the type is set to scale. And then I'm just going to click OK. And then what that did is that created under my preset folders. If I need to use it in the future, I can just drag and drop this down onto my clips. So if you have rolling shutter in your video, but it's not super bad, but you still want to get rid of it, you can get away with changing the method to warp, but just make sure that you click on detailed analysis. I didn't do that for this video because there was really bad rolling shutter in this video. But sometimes you can get away with just using the warp method as well. Continue to perfect your skills by checking out this video. Edit like a pro by subscribing and hitting the bell so you don't miss anything. I'll see you in the next video.